Hi, ladies and gentlemen, welcome. Thank you for being here, staying with me, sticking with me. You have no idea how grateful I am to you. I have some new content coming up here in the next week, but for today, I want to talk to you about Sebastian Rogers again, because he still has not been found. I sometimes get so frustrated that I feel I need to repeat or shout things out to those disruptors in the back row. Sebastian Wayne Drake Rogers, 15, has not been found yet. But he is somewhere, dead or alive, and he has to be found. That is what the entire whole story is about. It is about Sebastian. Where are you, Sebastian? Come on, Sebastian. I know this is a small channel and I have not spoken to your mom, your dad, or your stepfather. I don't know them, and I don't particularly wish to know them either. So, Sebastian, if you need help, you can trust me. I shall not run to the very people you ran away from, but I will get you help. Just reach out to me at the email address in my description box below, and then I will give you a phone number you can call. Okay, now that is if Sebastian is still alive. If he is not, he still needs to be found and justice needs to be served. So what is really getting to me now is the actions and behavior of the mother and stepfather, but to a lesser extent the stepfather. And seeing that she, the mother, has the time to get a protective order against the YouTuber, but in 6 months neither her nor her husband could lift their rather thick-set asses and do something to help find Sebastian, I proudly wish to tell Katie Proudfoot to go right ahead and sue me for what I'm about to say. Yes, it is true that initially police will tell parents not to go out and search, and for very specific reasons. Number one, they want the parents home in case the child comes back. Number two, they want the parents home in case of a ransom demand. Number three, they want the parents home as they do not wish for a parent to potentially find the body and destroy evidence. As a normal parent's first reaction would be to touch their child. However, that only applies for the first week or 2 weeks during the initial police search. Law enforcement does not have the resources to search forever. Therefore, once they scale down their ground, air and water searches, there is absolutely no reason why parents cannot organize or take part in volunteer searches. As a matter of fact, it happens all the time. Suzanne Morphew's brother arranged a massive volunteer search and he himself took part in it. And so has many other families, either searching by themselves and or with others. Yet, I know of 2 sets of parents who have not searched for their missing child. The one set of parents, obviously, Don and Candace Wells. And then the Proudfoots, Chris and Katie. Now, what has the Proudfoots done to try and find Sebastian? Chris said they posted flyers. but no one has actually seen them do so. Then he said, oh, but they did so online. Well, where, Chris? Where? On your personal Facebook page? Well, there are millions of people who are not friends with you on Facebook. No, in my eyes, they did nothing. And why are they doing nothing? Are they doing nothing for the same reason as Laurie and Chad Daybell did nothing? Because they knew where the children were. That's why they did nothing. Is it the same with Katie and Chris Proudfoot? I'm not saying, I'm asking. Where is Sebastian, Katie? What really happened, Katie? You, by your own admission, was the only one home with him that night. What happened, Katie? Tell the truth, because even if he did run off, what made him so angry, so upset, or so scared that he ran off without his shoes? And no, my friends, I do not subscribe to the entire excuse of a story that he may have had a pair of shoes hidden away that his mother did not know about. His mom was in the army and their house is immaculate. I sincerely doubt he had a hidden pair of shoes. Anyway, moving on. Tell the truth, Katie. The boogeyman or aliens did not come and lift Sebastian out of his room. Now, I've watched Bullhorn Betty's lives in Hendersonville, and she, from what I could see, did nothing to harass Katie and Chris. She drove past the house Sebastian disappeared from twice, I think. She showed her audience the surrounding area. She posted some flyers and she made a few recordings from her hotel or motel room. And she has not been back to Hendersonville since. If that is harassment, then Katie has many, many, many other people she should get protective orders for. Oh, she says Bullhorn Betty is sharing her suspicions online, namely that Katie may have had something to do with Sebastian's disappearance. Well, what are the rest of us supposed to think if Katie's story is not consistent, number one, and number two, if she was indeed the only person home with Sebastian that night? Do you believe that neither Katie nor two small yapping little dogs heard Sebastian leave via the front door? My dogs will bark at the neighbor's cat passing through the bottom end of our yard at night. So I'm sorry, I don't believe her. I think even if the dogs were caged, if Sebastian was to get up, walk through the lounge and go out the front door, those two little yappers would have yapped. Sebastian will eventually pop up. I don't know, alive, deceased, all of him, parts of him, I don't know, but he will eventually pop up. I know that. Maybe in a year or 2 or even 3 years from now. So my message to Katie is you can just as well tell the truth, Katie, because it will bother you and it will be on your mind until the day the knock comes on your front door. So tell the truth, Katie. Okay, my dear friends, so that is all I have for you for today. I will see you right back here again within a day, 2, maximum 3. So until then, please take good care of yourselves. Bye.